Let's talk about a situation that I think a lot of people are going to want to hear your take on before we let you go. And we can't thank you enough. Know you're very busy. The New England Patriots right now. Coach Maye has come out and said, we have a plan. Jacoby Brissett is our starter. He is our starter going forward. You got a lot of Patriots fans calling for Drake Maye to get in there because of how the season's going. Then you have some Patriots fans saying, behind that offensive line, that's what we want Drake Maye to do. Have you been paying attention to it all? How do you feel like Coach Maye is handling it? What do you think is the conversation that should be had about having a plan for a rookie quarterback and either sticking to it or kind of veering off whenever things aren't going as maybe everybody outside the building thought it should go?
Right. Well, Pat, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what the plan is, so I don't know. I can't comment on that. If Mayo says he's got a plan, then I guess he's got one, and we'll have to wait to see what it is. I don't know, but I'd say there's a number of issues there. One is can't move the ball and can't score. Got a touchdown off the field goal on 63-yard field goal, whatever it was. Or field goal, and then got a touchdown off the fumbled kickoff. But, otherwise had a hard time moving the ball. And I don't know exactly what the numbers were, but the amount of time that Purdy had to throw was pretty high. I got to think that in terms of the amount of time before the ball was released, had to be the highest in the league or close to it. So I think there are some pass rush issues there. There are some, scoring issues, and the Joey Sly is a great, that's a great addition for him. They got a good kicker. That's a big upgrade from where we were last year. But I'd say there's some other things that have to be worked out, and obviously they got the protection straightened out. That cost them the game against Seattle on the block field goal. But we'll see. We'll see what the plan is. I have no idea what it is.
I thought they told you on the way out, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought they told you a plan, gave you a memo. I thought you were still on an email list, something like that. It's obviously
no. That email got cut off the next day, so the email list.
How about your fob? Couldn't get in the building. We see that on Hard Knocks. People get cut. Your fob doesn't work anymore. Hey, you did a lot of amazing things. We're lucky that happened because you get to join us every week, and we get to see you on your own podcast, Coach, on Inside the NFL on Friday nights. You're crushing it. We appreciate you.
We've seen the top two guys in the draft. Caleb just got another win. Jaden Daniels has been absolutely phenomenal. We haven't seen Drake Maye yet in there. Jacoby Brissett has been getting his ass beat behind that offensive line. I know some Patriot fans are kind of split. Put Drake in there or save him. Have you been hearing anything from the Patriots camp as far as a potential QB change?
Gerard Mayo came out this morning and said he is 100% behind Jacoby Brissett, not thinking about making a change right now, and it looks like it's going to be Jacoby Brissett for a little while longer. And I think the Patriots look like they're following the model of giving Drake Maye the time that many young quarterbacks need, that many of them don't get in today's day and age. Many of them are thrust into the lineup right away before they're ready. And I think that they want to make sure that they're making a conscientious decision to give Drake Maye time. But based on what Gerard Mayo said this morning, there's no sign that they're turning to Drake Maye anytime soon.
Okay, and is that because they've had a plan and they're just going to execute their plan? And how long is that plan? Do we know what the plan is? Like, when's bye week?
Well, yeah, the plan,
14.
When they went and signed Jacoby Brissett, they did so knowing that the quarterback they were going to draft, presumably Drake Maye, was going to need time, and that by signing Jacoby Brissett, they don't have to rush into anything. Now, is Jacoby Brissett playing at as high a level as some of these other guys? No, but he's a quality, dependable, productive leader, the kind of guy you want leading your team and offense and in your locker room. So let him lead things. It's not like they're winning the Super Bowl this year anyway. They know that. And so now the most important thing they can do is develop Drake Maye and let him grow into the quarterback that
let the boy grow.
Yeah, and let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch Jacoby just get his ass beat out there.
Yeah, week after week after week. It's like it's tough to see why you would want to put Drake Maye in there because he's just going to get slaughtered.
Now, with that being said, we had quite a conversation about the Drake Maye situation before the show went on the air. It's like there was a plan. There always was a plan. That's what Mayo's saying. Like, we're not going to leave our plan just because of how it looks. We're not winning the Super Bowl, to your point, this year. We don't think, nobody thinks. So, sorry, we're going to punt it this year, but this is a plan to make sure that tomorrow's team, next year's team, is in a much better spot. But then the immediate conversation is like, yeah, but what if Drake Maye can learn from all these things?
Mm-hmm.
And what if he...
What's so funny? Yeah, when these young quarterbacks get drafted, there are so many coaches and so many organizations. They're like, we're going to let them grow. We're going to take our time. We're not going to rush into any decision. And then the team starts 0-2, 0-3, and they're like, okay,
panic.
And all the fans want the young guy, and they can't help themselves. They go to the guy, like they put him out there before he's ready. How many times have we seen this happen? It happens over and over. So to me, the interesting part is okay. And I think Gerard Mayo is strong enough and tough enough and disciplined enough to follow through on it. So, okay, we've got a plan. We're not playing Drake Maye. And as the losses start piling up and the fans are, where's Drake Maye? Can they be disciplined enough to tune out all that noise and literally follow through on what they believe is right? And there are a lot of people that don't do that. We'll see if New England does.
Yeah, Coach Mayo also first year as a head coach. He's obviously got the Kraft's permission and understanding that this might not be the great year. Not going to get fired if that doesn't happen.
No.
Some of these coaches, hey, we're I don't care if he's good next year. I'm not going to be here.
Canal.
Let's go ahead and get him in. Exactly. Down there in Carolina, there's an opportunity. This thing's starting to slip away. Put Andy Dalton in there. The Thielen combo about him potentially being traded has certainly sparked some conversation on the internet, Shefty. We appreciate that. Let's go to the San Francisco 49ers. They look like the Niners again. Hey, they look good.
Unreal.
Already look good, but there is some lingering questions.